Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
DJ Do-Wrong from Hot 702.5 in Las Vegas. It's time to come together. Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation presents the 24th annual Las Vegas Juneteenth Festival, going down Saturday, June 21st from 4 to 9 p.m. at the Expo at World Market Center, and it's free to the public. Catch R&B icon Tweed live on stage, plus performances by Kiss Kiss and the Squad, Darnell Alexander, Unk and the Nephews, and Las Vegas's pop princess Ray Millie. Hosted by DJ Ambeezy with Not a Boy DJ and DJ Kelly J on the ones and twos. Stop by and visit the Hot 702.5 FM live remote tent and check in with our on-air personalities. Shop the vendor marketplace, hit up the food trucks, and enjoy surprise guests throughout the night. Presented in partnership with Google, MGM Resorts International, Live You Equals You in the city of Las Vegas. Come together this Juneteenth weekend to celebrate freedom with Tweet and Rainbow Dreams. Get your e-ticket now and be entered to win one of our fabulous prizes. Visit June19LV.com. That's June19LV.com.
I shared so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here? Oh, up now. Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? What's up now? Now what's up now? Now what's up now from here? I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now what's up now? Now what's up now? What's up now from here?
It's up now from here. Yes, sir. Bless, sir. You know how we do. Hot 702.5, Vegas up now. Bonafide 100. Shout out to my co-host Charles Tatum handling his biz. And we keep it going. Hey. On this May 17th pre-recorded show, we just got to let y'all know that right off top. That's what professionals do, huh, E? What you think?
Indeed.
Did.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, man, better in your presence. You know, anytime I step in this building, it's called leveling up.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Look,
I think we all required to, encourage each other to level up in all aspects.
Look at that.
So,
and
surround yourself by people who force you to level up.
Say it again.
Yeah, surround yourself with people who force you to level up. That's
Man,
it.
That's what I'm about. Keep my company good. Mm-hmm. So, again, shout out Sir Charles Tatum. This is a pre-recorded show for Vegas Up Now. Happy May 17th. How about that?
Right now I'm in Mexico.
Look at that.
Right now I'm on the beach. I'm 3 margaritas in.
I love it.
Okay. Some shots.
May gang. Shout out
some
JB.
Quesadillas.
JB, Taurus gang.
Hey.
Still going. So look, let's do something different, man. Let's politics and religion.
Oh my
You
gosh.
know, we don't really like talking about that stuff.
I don't mind. I talk about it every time I get on the radio, child. Because we have a social responsibility for people who look like us to have real open dialogue of things that impact our community. And it's just what it is. And politics impact our community. Clearly is impacting it right now.
Yes, it is.
Child, this is wild what we're going through. Every day it's a new plot twist.
It is. Tariffs this,
Man.
tariffs that. The domino effect of the tariffs.
Man.
What's your take on the 100 days that they were talking about?
That your president has been in office.
My president.
Listen, first of all, can we talk about how this president just lies He literally makes up stuff and says it out loud. Okay. And in his response to his 100 days and the things that he claimed that he has done in this 100 days, none of them were the reason why he allegedly got elected.
Exactly.
The egg's still $1 billion. Okay. Groceries are really expensive. I think I got like 3 small bags of groceries. It was like $110. I was like, y'all got me messed up. Okay.
Man.
Like, this is ridiculous. You know, gas prices yesterday, and I don't even know, normally I go to Costco or Sam's Club. I don't get gas. My husband does. He was behind me, pulled up, pumped the gas, right?
Look at that.
But the thing is, we end up going to Shell, and the gas was so expensive. And I'm like
we paying Cali prices in Vegas.
Listen, they're saying Las Vegas is the 4th most expensive place to live in the United States.
That's horrible.
That's ridiculous.
You see how my expression on my face changed, y'all? That is horrible.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my God.
So I don't know what y'all gonna do. We got 3 more years of these shenanigans, and they're trying to overturn the Constitution. So
they still trying to indict him, man. I was looking at something yesterday, and they still trying to. The Democrats are trying to do anything and everything. Unfortunately,
what did the Democrats have to do with a state prosecuting him?
Well, right. Well, I said that to say we know the Senate is not Democrats; it's Republican. The House, they own it all.
Who's they?
And I say Republicans. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. Mm-hmm. I grew up Democrat all my life, you know, and I'm just being real for false promises. Most of the time for me, I'm just being real. It's the lesser of two evils when it comes to presidency. Unless you're Donald Trump, I've never seen this before in my entire life. The president doesn't run the world. The presidents are usually puppets and have to follow they're not in control. People just don't know. But Trump is different. It's like he got evidence on everybody. He got something on everybody. Why, like you said, he can just make up lies and not be held accountable. So
he's definitely been held accountable. He definitely has like over 40 charges against him. But the problem, the thing is that so. I want to kind of go back to what you said about I'm not a Republican or a Democrat.
Yes.
Now, I think that there essentially are Republican ideals that work best for me economically. Okay. But for me, you cannot save the people if you do not serve the people. Okay. And I come from Northtown. I come from Regal Estates, okay, even though it's Regal Estates. And, I come from a space where those are the people that I need to save. And in order for me to save them, I have to serve them. And the ideals that allow us to serve them are things that the Democrats tackle. There are people who need and kids who need Medicaid. Okay, so there are people who literally need health care.
Right.
Okay, the Republicans do not want to give you health care. They forget you. Figure that out on your own. Your parents should have saved some money and put you in a better place. Okay. Unfortunately, we know that that's not how this works. Right. We understand that we have already been in a position where we are behind. Okay, we weren't given opportunities to, pass down generational wealth.
Absolutely.
So although some ideals work better for me for my life personally, my job as a human being, as a Black woman, as a business owner, someone from Northtown, with grandparents who were historians and, servants of the community, it's important for me to, I'm going to attack some things that are democratic, because those are things that are important for the people that I need to save.
I agree.
So I'm not going to separate myself. I'm not going to say, I'm neither this or that. I'm going to say I'm a registered Democrat.
Right.
period. And I'm going to say that, I'm going to say it out loud because those are the ideals that I need to help people. I need help people get Medicaid. I need people to be able to still be fed if they cannot afford to feed themselves. I need people to be housed if they cannot afford to do so. It's so many different things that are important. And we have to hold ourselves responsible and speak out loud. And listen, the Democrats have not always done everything perfectly. Okay, we've been too soft, but that's Black people in general. Black people have been soft. We have been forgiving. We have done a lot of things, and we need to stop forgiving these mofos. And we just need to start, really, really being frank about the things that we need. And shout out to Jasmine Crockett from Texas. She's very open, very frank, and she's gonna tell you like it is. And I think that we need more of those people in the Democratic Party that will speak loud. And we just need to get back to that space.
You know what? And thank you for the accountability, because I am a registered Democrat as well. Being a businessman, like you said, economically, some of the Republicans' ideas I'm more aligned with. I'm just. I was. I was until Trump actually got into office, and I was seeing it's the exact opposite.
When I'm saying this, people can say, I like these ideas, right. But I really have millions of dollars in the bank. Like, I think that people say, oh, when I become a millionaire, the Republicans are what I want to do. But you're not a millionaire today, most of you. Right. So those ideas are not applicable to you. So I think that's the part. We wish and dream. We hope and dream, right? I hope that everybody gets $1 million, right? We hope and dream, and then we're like, oh, I'll align with the Republicans. And you got $20 in the bank. No, you don't align with the Republicans. Your best interest is going to be for what the Democrats are going to push for you to have, extra money for you to have, extra taxes for you to get back, so on and so forth. Like, let's be realistic. I think a lot of times people have an unrealistic idea of what they hope to be, and it's not real. So if you don't have, in order to be with his policies, I think you need to have $1.5 million. If you don't have...
That's not all the policies.
Listen, I literally do this. Okay.
Watch out now. Teach.
Shout out to Christy J, who is my sister, who is a political scientist from Southern University, who has a show here called The Chisholm Report. Okay. And she talks to people who look like us about real politics and the benefits of those, and she will tell you up front, hey, I'm independent. However, we need to talk about these Democratic policies. And you can be aligned with it, but the problem is today is that if you are registered as an independent, which she is not, she's registered as a Democrat. But if you're registered as an independent, you cannot vote in the caucus. So you can't say who you want the president to be. And so you have to choose a side, unfortunately. And that's what it is. Now, listen, I can say I align with some things on the Republican side. Other people can say, ideally, I hope to be able to align with the things on the Republican side, but we got to be for real,
Okay.
So we go. So I'm here.
I'm gonna listen
no matter
to the Chisholm report.
No matter what,
and we go follow up on this. Yeah. No, and agreeing to disagree, getting an understanding, getting more clarification, getting more facts about situation laws and stuff that's going on is most important. We know a history of our culture, Black folks, is just, I'm Democrat because I'm Democrat because they think blacks are Democrats. or
we used to be Republicans.
I would thank you.
We used to be Republicans, but the ideals of Republicans were different then.
Right.
So those things have shifted. So yes, we did align more with Democrats because the Democrats then started to be for things that were needed in our community.
Family. Yes.
It's not even all that. It's even when we started small businesses as Black people, we started small businesses. There were opportunities for us to get money to fund those. Republicans, you need to already have money for them to help you fund something. So I think that is important to understand. Like, yeah, you think you align, but you don't.
So the pros and cons.
Yeah.
Having a real understanding and knowledge of what's
a reality versus what you hope it to be.
Hope and pray for. Okay.
Listen, I hope for every Black person to be wealthy and utilize their resources in a respectable manner.
Look at that.
I really wish that. But today is not the case. So today we need to figure out how is it that we can come together, align together in order to help our community, for those of us who may have a little bit of extra bread, for us to align things, so that we can really begin to uplift our community and move forward.
I love it. Only on Hot 702.5 FM, Vegas Up Now. Your man, not your boy, Bonafide. Yours truly, E. Carice. We talking politics, man. We giving y'all some knowledge, game, information, gems, jewels, what have you, on our thoughts and how we move in the political world and what's going on right now. Right along with that, religion. Mm-hmm. And even before we go there, because I know you're going to have some hot music for us as well. Mm-hmm. It's another topic that definitely we need to dive into when it comes to religion. Being born here, raised on the West Side, there was always a bunch of churches. Mm-hmm. And
Church Central, that's what they call it. Mm-hmm.
And it was always like, oh man, too many leaders, not enough Indians. Nobody want to follow each other, so they got to have their own
churches. Okay.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I've heard all kind of different things coming up. At one time, I grew up Baptist, dabbled in Pentecostal. I'm a God-fearing man.
Mm-hmm. And when you say God-fearing, are you fearful of God?
I'm fearful of repercussions of not following, whether commandments, laws, Bible, scripture, word. So not God, the myth or man, or I'm obedient.
Following the Bible that someone wrote that you read.
King James Version.
Oh God, y'all know King James was a pedophile, right?
And oh my God,
and a rapist.
Immediately.
Listen, let me tell you something. I was born and raised in Victory Missionary Baptist Church. My grandfather was a chairman of the deacon board. My mom sang in the choir. I sang in the choir. I sang in the youth choir and the adult choir. I did the announcements at church on second Sundays. I went to Sunday school. I went to vacation Bible school. I went to. It get risky out here. Listen, Bible study on Tuesdays.
I was just at Victory.
Everything, paid my little tithes since I was a kid up until, and I think that there is a lot of great lessons in the Bible, right? I think there's a lot of good stories that were put into a book later on in life.
So you think it was tampered?
In my 20s, I said, man, some of this, the math ain't mathing on some of this, right? So I decided that I was going to study this in school for 3 years.
Theology?
I studied it. I studied the Bible specifically. I also studied 11 other different religions. I went to Holy Lands. Okay. I have been inside the Vatican Okay. I have been to Vatican City. I've been in different holy lands. I've been in the Holy Land, which I didn't even know Pisa was a holy land. Been in Pisa. I've been in other. Okay. I said, you know what? I got to figure this out because I'm confused as to how this and this makes sense, but this something's not adding up. So I really had to go and do my own research. And the reality is this, and I know some of y'all not going to hear this.
Hey, Vegas up now. This is an exclusive.
The Bible has been rewritten more than 40,000 times.
See, I didn't know that many.
Okay, 40,000 times, not four.
No, I didn't know
40,000 times. Okay, so let's just imagine, right?
You're
me and you have
breaking
me and you have a conversation, right? And I tell you to tell Charles, right? Charles, you know, tell Charles what I said, right? And then tell Charles to tell Charles to tell my sister Christy what I said to tell you to tell.
Go, y'all.
Imagine that happening 40,000
I gotta go.
Listen, imagine that happening 40,000 times. Okay. Now, I don't want to negate that some of these stories may very well be true stories. But are they really stories about the people that we think they're about? Was Jesus a magician, or was he
a carpenter, or was
the spiritual?
Right. Come on. Did he really rise after the third day?
You can't see your face on that one.
Oh shoot, that's okay.
Or you push it back some. This way. Well, nope, you still can't see your face.
We don't care.
So.
We only want you for this.
Listen.
Exclusive.
When I tell you I was super religious. What
came out of it? What was the end result? Where are you?
The end result, you don't want to hear the end.
Oh my goodness.
It's a sham.
All faith? All religions?
It's a lot of things that were constructed for us as Black people, first of all, to behave a certain way.
I believe you.
Okay.
I believe it. I believe it.
We'll go to the Israelites. The Israelites say that things in the Bible, a lot of them are true, based off of us because they're talking about us as the chosen people. I believe that we're the chosen people, period. Black people, chosen people, we're first people on earth, based off of my own research. So, I do believe those things. However, we got to talk about King James, not being an upstanding guy. Okay. And then we have the whole his version of the Bible. I mean, in the Bible, it says only 144,000 get into heaven. When you go, which way are you going? Where are you going? What
How many people
be?
On earth right now?
Which one you gonna be?
140.
See,
what?
We gotta rock, paper, scissors and figure this out. What's gonna happen?
Stop.
And then there's also too like a theory of, do we have to really it was the Bible literal?
Man, where my sis at, man? Last week we had a great sister on for this conversation, Miss Victoria Jones Taylor. Oh my goodness.
The problem is that I respect Christians who believe in the Bible because I think that it's a good tool.
Absolutely.
Trying to have a conversation with people who are gung ho about the Bible being that's what the word of the Lord, and that's what it is. It's very difficult. Right. Because it was difficult for me. I was mad at the church for a long time after my findings. So I'm not going to say that I do not believe that there is a higher being, because I do believe that there is a higher being. I'm not going to say I don't believe that everything in the Bible is a sham.
Afterlife.
I think it might be 10 people sitting in here with us.
Look at you.
I think that our ancestors come and save us every day. I think that our ancestors speak to us in our dreams, our sleep. I think that our ancestors protect us.
Look at that.
I think that there is a different way that they may pass through. Like after we pass away, your brother might be sitting here too, cracking up like my brother,
right?
Enjoying your birthday with you. Right. And just like, man, my brother over here doing it. And two, that he over here listen to this lady tell him, you know what I mean? Like he could probably really be engaging with you.
I really believe in spiritual impact.
And I think that okay, so I saw Sinners. Did you see it?
I love it.
Spectacular.
I love it. I had to watch it twice, and now I got it. Yes.
Listen, I get on TikTok, and I'm not a TikToker. Go ahead.
No, you finish, because you're right. Sinners was perfect for this conversation.
I get on TikTok. There's Christians on there talking about this is such a demonic movie, and they have all of these rituals that they do and these voodoo. And guess what? These are the same Christians that on first Sunday, they go drink the blood of Jesus and the flesh, and they kneel at the altar and they pray and they're trying to tell me that that's not a ritual. You are representing eating the blood of Jesus and his flesh with the bread. Make it make sense.
No. I got you. I'm being very open and transparent on this.
So this lady in Sinners, and I forgot her name, forgive me, makes a protective, bag of things that we know our ancestors use this stuff. People, I use sage. I bless my house. I protect it.
Yes.
We know our ancestors use this stuff. Why are Christians so mad that we are going back to the things that our ancestors
allegedly
use? It's really gotta y'all make it make sense.
Right. Well, I think it's a history of us prejudging, and just
it's not prejudged. It's embedded. It's embedded based off of what we were told to believe. History
cycle. I mean, yeah. Again, they can see a trailer, not even see the movie, and already tell you what it's about and what the whole theme and everything is. So, and I'm just talking about us. So, some of us. I loved it. I thought it was powerful and impactful, creative, deep. I didn't think it was a vampire. I didn't think it was a horror.
Right.
I don't like horror movies.
I don't like horror movies.
Yeah.
And the way that the what is it called? The trailer, it made it seem like it was a horror movie.
Right.
But it wasn't. No, and it really wasn't about the vampires.
No, it wasn't.
It was you know what? It was a section in the movie, and spoiler alert, so those of you who haven't seen it yet are gonna go see it, pause right now or fast forward. So there was a part in the movie where at the end, the white guy that was the vampire was holding down, what's the guitar player's name? What's his name? Damn it, Sammy.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Was holding down Sammy in the water like he was baptized.
Oh, right.
While he was baptized, like he was baptizing him. And he was saying, "Our Father, which art in heaven,"
hallowed be that.
He was saying it. And then the white guy says, "Keep saying it the way that we taught you to say it."
Did you caught that?
I said.
See, there was little.
I literally
points.
got shit when I heard that. I was like, exactly.
No, it was. I seen the slave master without the slave master. I seen the racism. I seen the separation. I seen history of our culture and how we grew up, like you said, about blessing oil or whatever, what have you. You know what I mean? The sage as well. And I got turned on the sage about 10 years, maybe 2012, maybe 12, 13 years ago. And that stuff. But my mom had other little methods she do too. You know what I mean? So. Shout out, man, the movie Sinners. Amazing movie.
A shout out to movies that really stimulate your brain and to make you really question. Because remember, it was a time in our lives that you can't question God.
Right.
You can't ask questions about church. Right. Do you ever think, why? Why couldn't we ask questions? We ask questions about everything.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what they told you to do,
exactly,
and that's it. Like
exactly.
There's no questions involved, and I, hey.
So shout out all religions first and foremost. You know what I mean? Whatever your religion, again, higher power, what have you. Man, I pray the best for everyone, that you live your biggest version of yourself, that you do what makes you happy, what works for you, joy, life, comfort, happiness,
sure.
you know. So
And then too, like those of you who may be like me and you may have your own opinions on things. Like I completely respect people who believe a certain way, because I did too. And I think that, and not that I don't believe certain things, it's just, you know, I think that you should, if you are a Christian and you are devout, this and that, be open to other people having opposing conversations, and don't take it personally, because you can still believe what you believe and still listen to someone else believe what they believe. It's a bazillion, you know, religions out here. Which one of them is the one?
And we know, and for you to take the time in your life to actually research, because again, we all know that the Bible has been tampered with, but have we ever really thought about how much? Seriously, though,
did.
You know, and exactly,
when the stuff wasn't mathing, when it was not
exactly.
adding up, it's not making sense. Or is this supposed to be a literal thought? Is this just a hypothetical thought?
There's a guideline for black folks to obey.
Yeah.
Stay in line.
So many questions.
Look at that. Hot 702.5 FM, hottest station in the nation, hottest station on the planet. Vegas up now. Sir Charles Tatum and Bonafide with E. Carice here, y'all. I think we gonna play something for y'all.
We gonna get into Smooth Dude. It's called Moves. This song's kind of smooth. Let me see what you think about it afterwards.
All right, church.
Ooh, Sam killed it. Ooh, Sam killed it.
I had to choose on these big moves. She chose on me. No duck goose. Meditation to the mind while I'm making moves. Tunnel vision to the grind. No, I will not lose. And I'ma put you on, stick to myself, and never be in my zone. Baby, what do you want? She wanna ride my way, then I'ma play it safe. Can we be on go? Can we hustle and flow? Gotta keep my mind clear, gotta stay away from stress. If we dress to impress, you can hop in my ride. Understand where we at, we gotta stay on track and hold each other's back. You just hop on my wave, we'll be okay. You are the question and I am the answer. You my baby, my heart beats faster. I'm just here to change your life. You're as sharp as a knife. Smoking spinach with my olive oil. Yeah, I planted the seed in the soil. But what I plan to be raw. We gotta stay healthy. No, we can't get spoiled. We are the truth and there are no rules. You a ruby, baby, you're a jewel. And I know love is easy, yeah. I need you to believe me, yeah. I knew you was gonna be my girl. Let me take you away from this world. This world.
Moves. Moves?
What else, Smooth Dude?
I mean, I got moves. You know what I'm saying? Where he at? I need him in my presence.
Shout out to Gerard, that's his name. He goes by Smooth Dude. He's from Las Vegas, Nevada as well.
Wow. Man, super duper talent in the city and beyond, y'all. Thank you for that. You know, man, do your thing. Everything I heard, quality, high level, industry standard. Video fits the song for sure. I like him. As soon as it came on and I seen him popping his thing a little bit.
Just being smooth.
Yeah, I was with all that. Look, you know, we got a little more time here. And we had something good we was going to give them.
You was talking about academics. You got to tell me the story. What happened? So academics who claims to be a DJ and he has a podcast.
Academics, yeah.
He has a podcast, and he always talking about black women.
He
and
does.
he almost got beat up by a gay black man. Oh boy, and it was on site.
I love it. I love it.
You know, don't like he. That's all he does is just
He does
talk about black women, and it's real zesty.
And it was real contradictory.
So what did he say? You were saying on the break.
You know,
Academics was talking about Lauren LaRosa. Lauren LaRosa is a producer on The Breakfast Club.
Yep. And
she has a segment.
Absolutely. And she actually has not a spinoff, but she has her own show now.
Correct.
And so
the latest with Lauren LaRosa. Lauren LaRosa is my friend. We follow each other on social media. We've done things together. Like
being a real journalist, first of all, people don't know there's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was hate last week. He basically, and we get to follow up on this, man. I didn't like what I seen, and I heard that it was contradictory. She said something about him about the concert being at Jersey. She was there at the concert, and he wasn't there. And I know academics had made statements about Kendrick's performance and this and that. We know this. It's not allegedly.
Well, because I mean, he allegedly being paid by Drake.
Hello, and that and I'm gonna say that ain't allegedly. He is. You take me to court. Drake he's on the payroll, so that's Drake's peon, straight up, and he is getting peed on. Bro, you don't represent us well, academics. I promise, man. I mean, exciting show, but what you put on is entertainment. And he was very disrespectful to Lauren LaRosa. And
what did he say?
He was talking about, she basically put out a comment on social media. She was there, and she said that it was simple, like, the concert was banging, and at DJ Academics, lie. It's a lie, or lied. Academics lied. Mm-hmm. And so she wasn't specific. So he just took that and said, he basically gave her an ultimatum last week. You got 24 hours to respond, and or I'm gonna go hamburger. I'm gonna keep it respectful. And in saying that, he wasn't respectful at all. He was very disrespectful. And I'm going to go ham on your mama, your daughter, the dog, your grandma. I don't care. I'm him. And Charlemagne ain't going to be able to. He really, oh my God.
He's so zesty.
Yeah, he crashed. No, he didn't crash out. He crashed out, in, and out again. I promise. So with his platform being as big as it is and the several platforms he has, for him to do that without even... it's social media, man. It's again how we use social media and what is the purpose, what's the end result we're looking to have happen. And so I thought I'd bring it up, more things have happened. Again, this show is pre-recorded, y'all.
I just want to know what he was talking about. But the thing is that he always is talking about something like, the thing, y'all got to stop entertaining this guy and giving him views, because he's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't know if it's drugs. He's staying in his mama's basement and this where he recording his podcast. I don't know what it is.
He said he got bank. He said he got more money than all of them.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he put it out there.
He
said he told Lauren LaRosa, he said Charlemagne couldn't save him. In the same sentence, oh my God, y'all tap in and give us some comments on your thoughts
I'm gonna go with DJ Academics. Okay, because I'm gonna go with he knows how to manipulate the internet. Because on here it says his net worth is $1.4 billion. Boy,
no, it doesn't.
It's cap. There's no way.
Not billion.
It says billion. Come on.
I'm gone. First of all, he wouldn't be under Drake's thumb if he was worth that much money. First, he ain't worth the 400 million.
He gotta stop.
Bro, he might be.
And then another platform says that he makes 40 to 650,000 a year. Come on, y'all gotta stop.
650,000.
He gotta stop manipulating the internet.
Yeah.
This dude's a clown.
Well, you know, he did interview Kanye. He has his influence, so he's paid his dues and has his influence. And please don't even say, oh, he's the Black Vlad. No, he's not. He's academics, and for some reason, he likes to go at us. You know what I mean?
Because he probably has some mom issues he needs to address with a licensed therapist. And, you know, maybe some, you know, men, and they're in second grade, and the girl that they like dissed them. They remember that their whole life.
Let me think back.
You know, y'all be remembering it, be like, no, Sharon from second grade music class dissed me, and now I'm 50 and I can't. Y'all know how y'all be.
Yeah.
Y'all
No. Wait, what about this? Oh, I'm buff now. I look better. Let me let her see me now. Nah. You know we do, and we can at moments have sensitive side, man. You better tap into your vulnerable side, because I told y'all vulnerability is strength. You know what I mean? And so I'm an honest person. So, you know, I ain't no feminine about me. I'm a manly man. I'm a man's man. You know what I mean? Just don't get it twisted. But for my woman and for women, I definitely, and even for my brothers, man, y'all got to understand what vulnerability means. You know what I mean? And for me, that means a part of it means being open and understanding, you know, compassionate. You know what I mean? Because you never know what people are going through at different times. So shout out E. Carice, you know, Sir Charles Tatum, Bonafide, Vegas Up Now. We hit you with the gems, the jewels, info, good music, and hot topics. You dig? Huh? What we got for them next, E?
I'm pulling up something right now, but
look.
But in the meantime, in between time, another trending topic. What I was just talking about this the other day. I forgot now.
I
forgot.
Hold on.
It's all right.
That's all right. Look, I got everybody and my mama trying to call me live. You know what I mean? May 17th, pre-recorded show. Again, just so you guys are aware. Shout out Sir Charles Tatum, man. We praying that you handling all your business as we continue the legacy. You guys, at this moment right now, everybody paying attention, tap in, like, subscribe, follow us on all platforms. Hot 702.5 Vegas Up Now. Give us some feedback. Tell us who you want to hear. You can DM Sir Charles Tatum and Bonafide. Any music, you got artists you guys want to hear or want to hear on the station, let us know. She about to hit you with a banger. I already know, huh?
Listen, we got Forever by Charles Tatum featuring The Landlord and Monroe Flow. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, Cian shot this one too.
Hey look, been setting trends since I was 10. Nigga tell a friend, devil knocking at the door. Let him in, we haven't seen. Nigga steady rapping about a block that they ain't never been. Yeah, you got a dick up in your Glock, but it's celibate. Won't say who I'm better than. I'm sicker than the COVID list. Fight all these demons, it be seeming like I'm 0-6. Both of them your brothers, you a bitch, you weren't supposed to pick. Spent 3,000 on the fit and I won't even post a pic. I don't even want the bitch. Really, she so boring to me. Niggas and they feelings about these hoes that make her quarantine. Cause while you pouring lean, we at the room recording scenes. Niggas living nightmares, trying to force a dream. Niggas hating, let's keep it real though, I'm the real Vegas. I'm really from the struggle, I don't feel famous. Police station on the west, but it's still dangerous. They stopped doing abortions, niggas still killing babies.
Damn, Sir Charles Monroe, yeah, we going crazy. Damn, TFM 150 for the new Mercedes. You my dog, shit, we used to my floors together. Look at us now, rich niggas, we on tour together. Every night a different city, this a different bracket. Margilla on the jacket, nigga, what's happening? You won't understand this, finessing your close friends on some Instagram shit, nigga. Gold clippers getting shaved right before the tats. Bad bitches on my dick, I'm him perhaps. Pistol on me at hibachi, I can fry, nigga. Yeah, so my advice, don't try, nigga. I came a long way from waste management. Now I'm at the Louis store with a Spanish bitch. He say he wanna on a verse, he say he could spit. You see, you already asking for some shit. These are the stages. Time is of the essence, we can't spend them in them cages. Free my young nigga, he got 5 left, that's crazy. Good luck with everything, that's what I told her, then I skated. Bitch, I'm real shady. I don't know what this shit about. I got a plug in Druid Hills, he told me I should send them out. 100,000 on me, yeah, they killing over liquid now. Populate the market with the product, yo, we living now. Pussy nigga simmer down, do exactly as you told. Reload, switch clips, it was downtime, that's for sure. Nothing lasts forever, but I want this shit for life. It could've been something different, but you acting different, why? Sir Charles, Monroe, yeah, TFM, nigga.
Nothing lasts forever, but I want for life. Forever, ever. Shout out Sir Charles, Tatum, Landlord, Monroe Flow. That's a forever, ever.
For sure.
Man,
for sure.
Good choice, man. Give me some feedback from a woman's perspective about that cut right there.
I like it. I think it's smooth. I think it's a good, back in the day, we drive up and down H Street or MLK, the windows halfway down.
Look,
it gives me that.
Look
Give me
at
that.
that.
Give me that vibe.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Definitely great representation for the city and beyond, man. That song touches my heart. As a former OG artist, I had to learn how in the industry to have my sound right first. Mm-hmm. We want to be the coolest rapper, the coolest this, but we got to have a sound, and that's definitely a sound, man. Shout out to producer as well. And please forgive me. I need to be slapped, but we gonna shout him out.
The producer of that song. And I clicked off of it.
Oh my goodness, I need my butt. And it's just a little brain stunt right now. But again, banger, and it will. But right here on Hot 702.5, Vegas Up Now, Bonafide, Sir Charles Tatum, and E. Carice, y'all. Mm-hmm. We talked about politics. We talked about religion. We got into... oh my God.
We talked about this dude academic.
Oh yeah.
Being
sugar
zesty.
Butt. Sugar butt. Yeah, we talked about sugar butt, with that song coming on and you being in this media radio play, for not so long, but a good amount of time. Mm-hmm. Man, what's your advice to artists like that when they have a hit, when they have a great video, but they don't have a budget? How about that? Because a lot of them don't.
So when
even
they
think
have
about
all
that.
those things already in place?
Yes, they have with that, but it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't have no money. Or what would you encourage? How would you encourage them?
I mean, if you don't have any money to promote on a platform that would be helpful to you, I guess begging at that point would be. I guess
no,
that
but
would be.
Artists don't think about a budget. They just like, I'm gonna do this song.
Yeah, but you're saying they don't have a budget. So if they don't have the money, then
they do it as they go.
But you're saying. I think what you're really trying to say is that they don't have a lot of money.
Right.
Okay.
Please forgive me.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure I'm responding correctly. So they don't have a lot of money. I think that you should create a budget where there's maybe $100 a month or something where you can, tap into a platform that has a significant following and that could help, put your music out there. So, whether it be Hot 7025, because we do have, special promotions for independent artists to get your music in rotation. And then too, specific shows that we have on the station. Reach out to Vegas Up Now, and ask them, what they could do, what packages they may have available for you. So, yeah.
Speak on it. You know what I mean? Gems, jewels. lessons behind the scene, guys. These are the people. I mean, she has several platforms up here, Hot 702.5, where your music can be highlighted, played, interviews. So again, I was speaking hypothetically for the artists that have a budget to get their music done. They may even have the budget to get the whole album done, but it's like, dang, then they out of money or their team disappeared. What's next? So what's some creative ideas or what's some things you can do? And that's what she spoke into. And so guys, never give up on yourself. And I'm going to take, and not specific quote, but something out of Charles Tatum's book. And believe in yourself, man. Never give up. You never know when it's going to be your time. Everybody has their time to shine. So, and I believe every moment is your time. Every moment above
every second
ground.
of the day.
You hear me? So,
even if you're taking a nap, it's your time. It's your time to rejuvenate. It's your time to, replenish, get your energy back, all of that stuff.
Look, see,
I'm all about taking naps.
Man, me too now. They feel so great.
I try to get my 8 to 10 hours of sleep every day.
So some way, somehow.
I'm getting 8 to 10 hours of straight sleep.
Oh,
yeah.
Look at
and
that.
then too, if I need a nap, I'm taking a nap.
She's younger than me, y'all, so pay attention. Come on now.
You just got to take care of yourself.
You really do.
And understand that your body needs to rest. Like, we can grind, but we definitely, you're sharper when your brain is, arrested.
Look.
You respond to things quicker. I've noticed that for me, when I'm rested, I can get things done. My brain works so quickly that I can get things done in half the time.
Look, so one of the things I speak into is, and I told Charles as well, is we talk about generational wealth. What about generational health?
Yeah, that too. We gotta take care of ourselves. Stop eating certain things. Take care. Just do. We just gotta do better. And I'm not gonna say I'm perfect at eating everything that should be healthy. But there's certain things I just don't eat. Some certain things that I don't drink.
Well, I haven't ate pork since '91. Okay. Beef since '96. And I'm so ready to give up chicken from being a chicken hog. And if we really
does not taste the same.
Oh my!
Like, I can't. Like, sometimes I can eat chicken, like very rarely, but the other time I'm like, just no meat. I don't even want any meat.
Man, the more I learn, the more I don't want to eat anything.
You watch a video about chicken on YouTube, you'll never eat chicken again.
See, y'all heard it here first. I promise. We gonna tell you the truth up here, straight up, every time. This platform is about showing love, showing us off in a positive light, giving away gems, jewels, playing good music, local to global, indie music, y'all, celebrity guests, surprises, as E. Karish showing up and showing out, hot topics, y'all, at Hot 702.5 FM, Vegas Up Now. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. We here every Saturday at 1 p.m., y'all. And we always have surprises. So we gave you the gems on the artist and some how-tos and, what to do when you get stuck or, you got some firsthand experience. Before we leave, we are going to, I'm going to actually tell you why I do the Vegas Up Now show.
Okay, let's hear it.
The reason I do the Vegas Up Now show, no matter where you see me and what you see me, is it connects me to home. It connects me to my community, my city, my state, and beyond. This is a foundational piece for a platform to give love, to show us off again in a positive light. This platform is with my blood cousin, my protege, my little brother, Charles Tatum, impactor in the city and the community and the culture, man, who loves to see everybody be the biggest version of themselves. So that's why I'm here and I do the Vegas Up Now. You see the merchandise? Y'all see it? That's why I'm here, whatever it is your heart desire, whatever your goals, your vision, your purpose is, follow it through to the end result, y'all. Seriously. Support who supports you. And before we get out of here today, guess what? We're going to let E wrap it up, man. She's been amazing. We want to thank E. Carice filling in for Sir Charles Tatum. Vegas Up Now.
All right. Well, listen, y'all can catch me each and every Thursday, 3 p.m. right here on hot7025fm.com for the Shady Ass Tea with my cousin host, Sir. And you'll be able to catch me again soon on the Morning Wood. I think we'll come back in the fall, so we'll be back in this thing. Also, too, we have the Juneteenth Festival coming up on June 21st at the World Market Center. The Hot 7025 team will be out there. We have a headliner Tweet will be in the building, and we have a lot of other acts and some other things that you can do. Bring the whole family, and you can donate $1 if you have $1 to donate. And shout out to the Rainbow Dreams Educational Foundation as well for sponsoring this event, MGM Grand, Google, so on and so forth. So hopefully we'll see you there June 21st at the Juneteenth Festival. Yep.
Church. We out.
Bye, y'all.
I shed so many tears over the years, lost so many friends.